Becky. I am back with another process video. Today I am using the Fancy Pants Meology collection again. And I am going to scrapbook this picture of a sonogram. My niece, which I have done layouts about her before, Brandis, she is pregnant and she sent me a picture of her sonogram. And she keeps updating me because that's really sweet. So here you can see where it says blue and pink. Those letters I cut out on my silhouette, and I had stacked them up, 4 pieces of this very thin white cardstock that I had gotten that Tuesday morning. And then the top layer was of the colored paper that came with the collection. So the edges were white. So I colored the blue ones with the blue Staedtler pen, and I colored the pink letters with a pink Staedtler pen. And I just ended up taking those to work and doing it on break because it took quite some time. So I cut out a whole bunch of triangles and I inked the edges in this black color box ink, and I'm trying to arrange them right here. Now this is one of those layouts where you have an idea in your head and this is what you're gonna do, and it's so awesome in your head, but it does not turn out so awesome. I'm gonna keep it. It's okay, but it's busy. It's like I should have stopped way before I stopped. So it's one of those, but that's okay. I'm gonna keep it anyways, and it's fine. It's gonna be fine. So here I am. I'm going to go ahead and lay down these triangles. These triangles aren't any particular size or shape. I just cut them out with scissors. They're just all wonky, just wonky triangles. Different sizes and different angles on them. And they're all inked with that black color box. So I had trimmed down the edges of this background paper so that I could mat it on another paper when I was finished. And it's probably a little more than 1/2 inch on each side that I had trimmed it down. So here is the photo of her sonogram, and I'm just cutting the white edges off. It is a 4x4 photo. Right there I pulled out the pieces that came with the Meology kit. There were stickers and some buttons and I don't even know what else. And then I pulled out some items that were from Happy Place because I've used all my Happy Place papers, but I still have embellishments left from it. I went a little overboard apparently. So here I am trying to figure out what I want to back this photo in. I end up using this light blue paper, a pink paper, and then also that colorful chevron paper. And I am ripping the edges. One of those edges, I think is this one, I will rip by hand, or I might have already done it. I ripped it by hand and I didn't like it. Yeah, there it is. I didn't like it, so I trimmed it up with scissors. So when I start doing the embellishment on this layout, I am going to show you me laying down and inking and gluing down or whatever the first cluster or the bottom right cluster, but then all the other laying down and inking I totally cut out because this video at the end ended up being like 16 minutes long, and I personally, unless I'm at work and I'm really just listening to a video, I don't watch it. If it's a long video, I'll listen and I'll go back and forth from whatever I'm working on and then to the screen where the video is. So I did not keep all that in there. And that's just my own personal preference when I'm watching videos leisurely at home. At work, long ones are fine. So these stickers I use, that say team, those are, I believe they're called Emma. They're called Emma. They're American Crafts. They're thickers. So what my title is, #TeamBlue, ? #TeamPink, ? Because we aren't sure if this little one's going to be a boy or a girl. Now, personally, and like when I had my son, or when I was pregnant with my son, I did not want to know I wanted it to be a surprise. I think that's very cool. I love that. But Brandis, my niece, she's all about knowing. She wants to know what's going on. She does not like surprises. So they're going to find out. She'll probably end up telling me. So, it's okay. So here you can see there are some flowers that I had fussy cut out of one of the papers that are with this Meology collection, and I had also fussy cut out several cameras. I pulled out some wood veneer triangles and some wood veneer, they're not really laurels, they're kind of like stems with leaves on them. I pulled those out and I am going to use them. I pulled out a little potty person that is a girl and a little potty person that is a boy. And I am going to use those. So now I'm just trying to figure out what I like and what I find most pleasing. Now I did not have, and I don't know if the Meology collection has a die pack. I don't know. So I ended up I don't have it if they do. So I just ended up cutting out, a bunch of different items that were on different papers that came in the collection. I do use a tag in which I write my journaling on. There is a sticker sheet and there are also buttons with this collection. And I do use a button and a sticker from this collection. So here I am. I went ahead and figured out what I want to do in that bottom right corner. I'm inking the edges of everything. I may have forgotten one or two things because that's usually what I do. So I'm going to ink the edges and I'm going to start sticking things down. What I end up doing is on the wood veneer, I end up using Wink of Stella on all of the wood veneer that I put down on there. I used it on the center of the flowers, and some of the flowers that I had fussy cut had these little like berries. They look like berries or like little dots, little pink dots. So I put the Wink of Stella on top of the little berry looking type cutouts. I put one camera over to the right and I put two cameras over to the left on this layout. I am using glossy accents to glue down the wood. I don't know why I did that. Scotch quick dry would work perfectly fine. I'm not sure what I was thinking to make me pull out the glossy accents. Right there is where I pulled out that Wink of Stella and I am starting to color the wood veneers. And you can see where some of them move when I'm painting them because the glossy accents is not dry yet because it takes a minute. So here at this point you can see where I had glued everything else down. I had pulled out the sticker sheet. I put one sticker from the sticker sheet over to the right. It has a heart. It's a blue arrow. It has a heart. It says I love this. And then from the Happy Place collection, I put a blue sticker down to the left and it says awesome. And I am not going to do too much more to this layout. So I did all this background with all these triangles and then I essentially covered almost everything up. So that was nice. But it's okay. I'm going to use this diagonal stripe I'm going to use this diagonal stripe as a border. And I'm going to cut out the middle because I love diagonal stripes and I want every piece of it. So after I stick this down the way I do, very crazily, one little piece at a time, I'm going to be done. So thank you so much for joining me and I will see you next time. Bye.